The hatching olive variant is my adaptation on a Lawrence Finney pattern called the hatching olive. The hook is a grip 14723BL, size 14. The thread is Benecchi 12/0 in black, which I attach just back of the eye. Secure it with a few turns and then trim away the waste. Then continue running touching turns all the way to the end of the shank and onward well into the bend. Like so. The body material is a stripped peacock quill, well marked, and I shall tie it in with the dark edge on top. I've tied it in by the tip. I'll lash down the tip and continue onward, touching turns, keeping a level underbody. Next, clip on some easy pliers or your preferred Hackle pliers. Then start to wrap. Making sure that the dark edge is leading. All the way to the waiting thread. As the width of the quill increases, so does the spacing, but the turns are touching turns all the way. Tie them down and trim away the waste. Now finish off with a 3-turn whip finish. The body will be varnished, or you can use UV resin as an alternative, but as most people will have varnish, that is what I will use. Just have some nail varnish clear or nail polish. I'll use my dubbing needle to apply a thin, even coat. Okay, an even coat is applied. It will now be left to dry. Of course, if you were to tie a number of these hatching olives or any other kind with a quill body, you could do a number of bodies. Let them all dry. The varnish which I've applied over the peacock quill is now fully dried, so I'll reattach the thread. trim away the waste. I've lined up two sections of the flight quill of a duck, which will form the wing. Length of the wing is just a little past the hook, and it's tied in with a pinch and loop. That's okay. So now trim away the waste. Next, I'll tie in the collar, which is a grey hen hackle. It's tied in such that it just sits at the eye and is left for now. Trim away the stem. The thorax material is some olive and orange dubbing. I'm using hare for the olive and some Arctic fox for the orange. It's inserted into the split thread, so flatten it and then split it with the dubbing needle. Then a small amount is inserted. And then bobbin holder is spun. There's quite a rough looking noodle. Form the thorax. And I clip on the easy pliers to wrap the hackle. Few turns, trim away or snap away the tip. Then form the head by doing a 3-turn whip finish. Snip away the waste. Now angle the hackle back a bit, and at the same time stroke out some of the thorax material. And that completes the hatching olive variant.